Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel where we celebrate the best in entertainment, specifically the kind that makes you laugh till you cry. Today, we're diving into the top 10 funniest comedy movies of all time. These are comedic masterpieces that have stood the test of time and tickled funny bones across generations. So grab your popcorn, settle in, and get ready to laugh your socks off. Kicking things off at number 10, we've got Springfield's finest, The Simpsons, in their big screen debut. The Simpsons movie took everything we loved about the iconic animated sitcom and supersized it for the big screen. We follow Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie as they navigate a hilarious environmental disaster, because of course, it's Homer's fault, and encounter a mysterious new family. From Homer's outrageous antics to Lisa's newfound environmental activism, the movie delivers laughs a minute while still maintaining that heartwarming Simpsons charm. It's a wild, hilarious ride that reminds us why we fell in love with the Yellow family from Springfield in the first place. So whether you're a die-hard fan or a casual viewer looking for a good laugh, The Simpsons movie is a guaranteed crowd pleaser. Just try not to choke on your popcorn when Homer starts singing. You've been warned. Don't worry, we'll pause for laughter. Hold on to your butts because at number 9 we're heading to the irreverent, offensive, and undeniably hilarious world of South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. This movie took everything that made the show a cult classic, the crude animation, the catchy songs, the unflinching commentary on everything from censorship to war, and cranked it up to 11. We follow Stan, Kyle, Cartman, and Kenny as they sneak into an R-rated Canadian movie, unleash a torrent of profanity upon the world, and inadvertently spark a war between America and Canada. It's a wild, no-holds-barred ride that's as funny as it is thought-provoking. Plus, it gave us some of the most memorable musical numbers in cinematic history like Blame Canada and Uncle F*** K. Seriously, try getting those songs out of your head. South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut is a testament to the power of satire, pushing boundaries and buttons with equal gusto. It's a movie that reminds us that sometimes the best way to deal with the absurd is to laugh at it. Hold on to your leashes, folks, because at number 8, we're unleashing the canine chaos of Strays. This ain't your typical heartwarming dog movie. It's a raunchy, hilarious, and surprisingly touching adventure about the power of friendship, revenge, and peeing on things. We follow Reggie, a naive but lovable border terrier who gets abandoned by his deadbeat owner. He teams up with a pack of stray dogs, Bug, a fast-talking Boston Terrier, Maggie, a wisecracking Australian Shepherd, and Hunter, a Great Dane with anxiety, and sets out on an epic quest to get revenge on his former owner. Along the way, they encounter a colorful cast of characters, including a squirrel with a vendetta and a pack of judgmental purebreds. Strays is a wild, hilarious ride that will have you laughing one minute and reaching for the tissues the next. It's a movie that celebrates the unbreakable bond between dogs and reminds us that even the smallest of creatures can achieve great things with a little help from their friends, and maybe a fire hydrant or two. Chapter 4, Maximum Effort, Maximum Laughs, Deadpool. Okay folks, strap in and get ready for some fourth-wall-breaking, chimichanga-loving superhero shenanigans. Because at number 7, it's Deadpool time. This ain't your typical spandex-clad superhero flick. Wade Wilson, a wisecracking mercenary, gets diagnosed with terminal cancer, undergoes a shady experimental treatment, and emerges with accelerated healing powers, but a face that looks like a melted candle. What follows is a hilarious and action-packed revenge quest as Deadpool hunts down the people responsible for his disfigurement, all while cracking wise and referencing pop culture. Deadpool is a breath of fresh air in the often stale superhero genre, a movie that's not afraid to embrace its R rating and poke fun at itself. Chapter 5. Glitching into Hilarity, Free Guy. Get ready to enter the wacky world of video games because at number 6, it's Free Guy. This action comedy throws you headfirst into Free City, a vibrant open-world video game where chaos reigns and anything goes. But there's a twist. Our hero is an NPC, a non-playable character, who's about to have an existential crisis. Meet Guy, a cheerful bank teller who lives a blissful, if repetitive, existence in Free City. He's got his routine, his goldfish, his best friend Buddy, and a complete lack of awareness that his entire world is a video game. That is until he meets Molotov Girl, a badass player who rocks his virtual world. Suddenly, Guy starts to question everything he thought he knew. He develops sentience, starts breaking the rules, and becomes an unlikely hero, much to the chagrin of the game's developers. Free Guy is a hilarious and heartwarming adventure that celebrates the power of free will and the joy of video games. Chapter 6. Stay classy with the news team, Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. We're diving into the absurdity of 1970s broadcast journalism at number 5 with Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. This comedy classic is a love letter to the golden age of television where hair was high, morals were loose, and news teams settled their differences with epic street fights. Will Ferrell stars as Ron Burgundy, San Diego's top-rated news anchor and a man who believes his own hype. He's joined by his equally clueless news team, Brian Fantana, the smooth-talking ladies' man, Champ Kind, the sportscaster with a penchant for inappropriate comments, and Brick Tamland, the weatherman who's about as sharp as a bowling ball. When a talented female reporter, Veronica Corningstone, joins the team, Ron's world is turned upside down. Suddenly, he has to compete for the spotlight and deal with his own insecurities. Anchorman is a hilarious and quotable comedy that never takes itself too seriously. Stay classy, San Diego. Chapter 7. Hold on to your fake IDs because at number 4, we're reliving the awkward, hilarious, and surprisingly heartwarming journey of adolescence with Superbad. This coming-of-age comedy captures the essence of high school, from the awkward parties to the unbreakable bonds of friendship. We follow Seth and Evan, two inseparable best friends on the cusp of graduation, who are determined to shed their loser status and score some alcohol for an epic house party. Joined by their equally awkward friend Fogel, the trio embarks on a wild night of misadventures, encountering cops, creepy older guys, and the realization that growing up isn't always glamorous, but it's a hell of a lot funnier with your best friends by your side. Fasten your seatbelts and prepare for the mother of all hangovers, because at number 3, it's The Hangover. This bachelor party gone wrong is a wild, raucous, and utterly hilarious ride through the underbelly of Las Vegas. We meet Doug, a soon-to-be groom, who heads to Vegas for a wild bachelor party with his best friends, Phil, a cynical dentist with a wild streak, Stu, a tightly wound dentist with a domineering fiancé, and Alan, Doug's future brother-in-law. What starts as a night of harmless debauchery quickly spirals into a chaotic mystery when the guys wake up with no memory of the previous night, a missing groom, a tiger in the bathroom, and a baby in the closet. The Hangover is a hilarious and cringe-inducing reminder that sometimes the best stories are the ones you can't remember. It's a movie that celebrates the absurdity of life and the importance of friendship. Get ready for some immature antics and unexpected bromance because at number 2, it's Step Brothers. This comedy masterpiece pairs Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly as two overgrown man-children who are forced to become siblings. We meet Brennan and Dale, two 40-year-old losers who still live at home with their respective single parents. When their parents meet, fall in love, and decide to get married, Brennan and Dale are thrust into an unwanted sibling rivalry. At first it's all-out war with pranks, insults, and general childishness, but as they spend more time together they discover a shared love of drums, bunk beds, and general immaturity, and an unlikely friendship blossoms. Step Brothers is a hilarious and heartwarming reminder that sometimes family can be found in the most unexpected places. And finally, our number 1 funniest comedy movie of all time is Bridesmaids. This hilarious and heartwarming film takes the traditional wedding comedy and flips it on its head. We meet Annie, a single woman whose life is a bit of a mess. When her best friend Lillian gets engaged, Annie is honored to be her maid of honor. But her life quickly spirals out of control as she tries to juggle her own problems with the demands of wedding planning, all while dealing with a group of eccentric bridesmaids. Bridesmaids is a hilarious and heartwarming reminder that life is messy, love is complicated, and friendships are everything. It's a movie that celebrates the power of female friendship and the importance of laughter. And there you have it, folks, our top 10 funniest comedy movies of all time. A veritable buffet of gut-busting humor, memorable characters, and questionable life choices, mostly by the characters, hopefully not by you. Did we miss any of your favorites? Let us know in the comments below. We're always up for a good laugh. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more awesome content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.